of Doom Quest.
Yeah.
And one facsimile edition, which they've put out before.
Yeah.
Or you make it the ultra rare special cover, which I don't know how many you're gonna get out of those.
What was that one that was coming out that you could get like the package, like the 15 or 20? Is that coming out soon?
That should be coming out soon. Yeah. Yep. Did he knock shit off? Is that what happened? I saw this move around. I go, what do you think? She goes, you have to make that decision yourself. You're either gonna like it, you're not gonna like it. You know, it's
So these I'm gonna get 4 more, just because we didn't get the one we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought some here and we got raw.
I'm in a super rush. I'm just gonna grab these 2 for 20.
Yeah, okay.
And if you put these aside, I'll be in soon. Is that all right?
Yep, you got it. All right, yep, we'll see you later. You got a ROM?
I did.
Oh, that's great. You know, that's what people are looking for is the ROM now since they announced it. Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. 55, please. I'm glad I can tell someone that they definitely got a ROM out of here. You know, I had a guy who pre-ordered like 20 of these, but he didn't know there was a ROM. There was like that wasn't announced until like after the book had come out. And but like all these blind bags, he always gets like 20. He goes, I want to try to get the hardest stuff, and I haven't seen him yet to see if he got a ROM yet.
Different. I mean, some of those sketch card artists, we could sit here and just draw them ourselves, but hey, you do a page, you do a page.
The stuff that we used to pull out of the packs when you have the sketch cards.
Yeah.
I got a Batman 101. Like, you think I can find it?
Yeah.
I got it, but I don't know where it is.
Terrible. Yeah.
It's killing me.
Yeah. A lot of money in sketch
Crazy.
cards. And now, because of the way those boxes, you used to get a box for $100, and you would guarantee get a sketch card. Not anymore. You can get a box for $300 and not get a sketch card.
No.
It's it's 500, 800. I know it's insane. But I've been selling, like I just sold before I came in the eBay Captain America sketch card. I had an older one, probably from 2013 when I started.
Yeah, that's when we started.
I started doing my things. Yeah, so $50. So
Who was the artist?
that one I gotta look at, but it's gonna be. I can't remember. I'm picturing it in my brain because of my wonderful beverage running through there, but I know exactly what it is. It was one of the older artists. And they cycle through when they're doing the sketch like this. Well, obviously they're still doing sketch cards.
Oh, no kidding.
So through the years I can tell who's who and what, a lot of them. But a lot of them aren't around, which makes me wonder they were older. They're probably gone on to the great mystery. They're done.
That's gonna make me look for that Batman card even harder now.
Yeah, well, if you don't know,
It's
so I had it.
It's one of one. It's only one.
I got
And I pulled it here.
I think I got a Kiss set or something from Glenn. I can't remember. Was it Glenn at Chris's Comics? And I got it like a Pablo Marcos card. And you would have thought because he did the Savage sort of corner and all that, it was going to be worth, big money. It only sold for like $150. I was surprised. Yeah, Pablo Marcos. But just shows you even there, like a Neil Adams would have been easily a ton of money. Absolutely, one of his sketch cards.
And
There's a whole like
And I wish I could think of
list
the
of.
artist for this.
I think they have like 75, 80 artists when they do sketch cards. Maybe 100, depends on how it is.
I forget
And
if
then
this is a new guy or
and they
an
give
old
them a
guy.
bunch of cards, and then they have the artist proof ones that they give them extra so they can make a few bucks themselves.
Yeah, there was a kid that used to come in here. He was doing sketch cards.
Yeah, Glenn knows.
Yeah, I can't think of the kid's name, but he did. Well, you can
I
keep.
have his number. Right, because
This is here. Here's 20.
I've got
We only
actually
want 12
some on
for
order
now.
from
No, I
Asia.
haven't seen him here since he started working.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Probably busy.
He's slaving away to make deadlines.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's doing too.
I
hope-
found a
I hope
good
for his
site
sake,
for Asian, these Asian ones. It's a company, and I'm surprised at some of the art. Some of the art's kind of just more like anime type stuff, but some of it's really, like good stuff, like Marvel characters and things. But I haven't used them before, so I have no idea if it's going to show up. Well, it's from China, so. But a lot of stuff I've got from China has been very fine. They have their own type of branding for action figures.
I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Some of them for $26, you get a John Wick that's got like 4 or 5 different heads, different hands, different weapons, his dog, and then our Hasbro $26. You're lucky if you get an extra hand or if it comes with a weapon.
Yeah, my nephew gave
Very,
me,
very sparse.
Sergeant Rock. Like
Yep,
that.
Sergeant Rock.
And I couldn't find a price, and I think he spent quite a bit.
It all in size, because you get those 1/18 figures, which are the ones I like to work with, the little 3.75 and 4 inch, and then 1/12 to the 7 to 9 inch, and then the 1/6 to the 12 inch.
Yeah, I think he's got the 12
That's
inch in the box, and
those
he's
are
got all the
very-
hands and stuff, and
200
guns and-
to $1,000, depending on what company makes them.
have we got a deal?
Well,
Or he lets
those
me a
don't
lot.
go down. I had a Larry Bird and I had a Magic Johnson that I paid $150 a piece. It was like a $300 deal from China, but they're big. They were 12-inch figures. Cloth. Amazing. And at the couple of the shows, I got $400 for Larry, and I just got $275 or $300 for the Magic Johnson.
Wow. I just
A
found
lot of that stuff goes up. I'm
Started
surprised.
lineup in my closet from that Olympic basketball team with all those guys. I don't think it's worth much, but when I bought
You don't
it,
know.
the day I bought it,
The
came
st-
out, it was $100.
The stuff that sells on, I've given up trying to figure out who, what, and where sells on eBay. Unless like an established star, like Adams or whatever, or the established sketch card guys. But the figures, some are just nothing, and the other ones are like insane because they're like a short run, especially Funkos. God, that's a crazy up and down, up and down. And now you used to be able to buy them for $89 at Walmart. They're $14, $15 now. Yeah, no more. If you catch them on clearance, they're okay. And that's another something. If I have to get one, they make some for China that you can't get here. Like I had to get a Conquest. It wasn't coming from America because they weren't allowing it, so I had to get it from China. But I got a good deal. It was $20. It was only like $5 over what I would have paid for Invincible around here. I've been doing it for like I'm probably. When I'm dead, my girl will inherit like 1,500 art pieces, and she'll probably be very well off. It's been good. I've been selling like 10 things a month. I'm very, because I can't work at Home Depot.
I'm going to try to get my nephew to do that before I go. Come get the stuff. If not, it's going.
That's
it's
right.
Going somewhere, man.
It's gonna go.
Either you come
Where do you
get
put
it,
it?
or your cousin's going to throw it in a dumpster, man.
It's a shame you don't find that sketch card from the Batman, because you're probably
killing me.
sitting on probably something. A lot of it. You get the right one. It's just like getting a Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You're talking thousands of
Exactly.
dollars.
And where it's one-on-one, nobody's giving you a price on it. You know what I mean?
Well, they're all sketch cards are generally one of ones. So, but it depends on what series it came out of and what artist did it.
Sure. I haven't looked up it for a while.
It's probably
I hit
somewhere.
it. I put it somewhere. So I'll
It's
put
gotta
it here
be
so I don't
somewhere
forget where it
safe.
is. Right? All right.
Probably in a top loader, somewhere safe.
Yep,
And then
exactly.
it'll just pop up like on an old desk piece or something you would have in your pocket.
That's what I'm hoping. One of the cigar boxes that'll go. Here I am.
Speaking of Conquest, he's battling these here. These are great. I'm done with my Invincible run. It all started when Chris conned me into buying a $5 one of these because it had lifted up, and I says, okay, now I bought all the rest of them. They weren't $5. They were all $17 and $20. Yeah.
I always thought that concrete was sort of like the thinking man's bin.
Oh, it's
Brown,
very.
basically.
It's and there was a lot of it was in black and white too.
Yeah, it
so
was.
you think about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. No. I like Walters. I know there's two.
I really enjoyed the number 1 on Excommunicated.
Yeah, and now they've got the Nectar, which is it's all right story, but you know, I was glad that they pulled themselves out. I miss Aftershock because I liked the way they did their series. They were good. All right, gotta go. I didn't know we got a new
Did
guy.
you check out the Tankers books?
Yeah, I got it. I bought it because you did.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, that guy, because that Dinesh guy used to be the guy that ran Valiant. The guy there, CEO, whatever, Dinesh, whatever. And he's using a lot of these guys, Vendetti and that Giorello used to do a lot of Exo-Man of War stuff. I'm not too keen on the old style paper, but
The whole style of the, a lot of it's really played for laughs. So it's sort of like the movie Armageddon.
yeah.
You know,
I think
so as I got halfway through it, I wanted to put some toe on.
I have a feeling Dinesh is not going to let them take this away from him, like they did Valiant. I got a feeling he's going to say, "I don't think so. I'm going to have myself a little more watchful." Or he probably ran into money problems, and then he took on a partner, and then it just ended sour. They booted him.
Yeah.
But they haven't come back. I mean, I don't even buy. I'll buy a Bloodshot in Valiant, but anything else, I want nothing to do with it. It's,
A bad idea of a high ratio of good stuff.
yeah, well, he took all the good got all the good stuff from Valiant. He obviously knew what he was doing. He resurrected a dead franchise, and, you know, and whoever took it over, they obviously didn't listen to him because he was booted pretty soon after. So, and now, you know, they're forced to be with whatever that company, Alien Books or something, which I've never read any of their stuff.
I did too. Nice mix of Western and supernatural.
Yep, and art. The art is good
And the
too.
art is very
yep,
nice.
very good.
Yeah.
But this is one of the ones I don't fully blame. Magma. There's been a couple other companies that, like, even Distillery. I don't know about Distillery, but they're coming back. A lot of these guys, between the Diamond going out of business thing and finding another publisher and stuff, a lot of them stopped putting out books for a while.
It's like cash flow issues.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. So I think Magma was one of those because they're for a while there they weren't going through anybody but Diamond, but Diamond wasn't shipping any books. So what happens to their books?
Yeah, I haven't seen any new issues of Rome Eternal, which is another Magma book I really liked.
Yeah, I haven't either.
You know.
I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, so maybe they're finally getting back to getting the rest of that stuff out. I know Vault for a while wasn't putting anything out, and they've started putting it out again too. So there's a few. I mean, you know how you're late, you're fired from me. You know, and I'm not saying once in a while you're late. That's great, but when you're just consistently late, you're fired.
Well, that's more of a serious offense if you're Marvel or DC.
Oh, definitely.
You know, if you're an independent, then you know, things happen.
you try to, but when you're talking, you know, 4 or 5 months between an issue, that, you know, then there's still a problem. Image is a different company now. They're not all independents. Why is half the Ghost Machine stuff always late now? I fired him. One of my favorite books is this book, and I don't read it anymore because I got sick of waiting for lateness.
Yeah, maybe it's because they didn't get, Hollywood or TV options on their properties.
Oh, great!
Like they expected.
Well, if they got a Hollywood option, they would even get a book even later because it's
Oh yeah,
yeah. Yeah. So, and Redcoat's one of my favorite books, but I'm tired of just in constant lateness. That I'm gonna move on to another. There's 3,000 books to choose from. So we can move on. And it hurt me. It hurt me to stop, but this book has been awesome, huh?
I haven't. I ordered those on your recommendation.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping I get the #1 soon.
Yeah. I think the new printing just hasn't come out of the #1 yet. No, you ordered them on Corey's recommendation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, because Corey says I got him to buy the Fury of Fire. So you came up to me because I haven't read any of them yet.
Oh, okay.
Last week when you were talking to Corey.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
It was a new this week thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just went along with him, going, yeah, it's great. You know,
I believed you.
Yeah. I had no intention of reading it, but I'm going to read them now too, because not just Corey saying it's good, because Corey will say something's good and like it, and then after 4 issues just stop reading it. But not just to say that he said it, but a lot of people that have read it come back says you have to read this book. It's really good. So I'll give it a shot. And I was very upset we couldn't show any Gun Honey yesterday on the New This Week because the books were late. So
You'd have to be pretty selective about what pages you showed.
I'd show the right pages. And we had a Jonathan Hickman book here. I don't think I'm going to read it. I don't like Jonathan Hickman very much, but I saw The Punisher was in it too, so that makes me kind of want to. That actually makes me kind of want to read it.
Yeah, I don't hate Hickman. I think you get a 50-50 chance, 75-25 chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes this stuff just goes on. Just who knows what they're doing. And once in a while, he's got something that's really good, and it's put together very well. $60. Yeah.
Every time Lizard came back, they put Calypso in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, I remember when Todd McFarlane's first run with the Lizard, and it was Calypso, and I thought that story sucked. I hated it.
Yeah, they tried to hype up because the art was good. But
Yeah.
it was like you said, the story was.
That was one of the first Spider-Man series I actually was about to cancel. Like on my sub list. Yeah, it was the McFarlane Spider-Man, because it was horrendous until that until that 5-issue arc that they did with Wolverine and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that was like an
10, like from 7 to 11 or 7 to 12.
Like a Lizard series, and that was the one.
Yeah. They did the Lizard, then they did a Ghost Rider and a Demo Goblin or something.
Yeah, then they do like an X-Force crossover.
That was after that. Yeah. So I was about to drop it, and I read that first. I said, "Oh, this is a good issue." I went through that. I said, McFarlane definitely isn't writing this book. Someone else has to be writing it for him, because the rest of that shit before it was shit.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you just wrote a great story. Oh, that was the only great story you ever wrote, because the next issue sucked too. But then he left the book, and that's when Eric Larson took over after that. I thought that's when it got better with the Beast, and I think that was one of his first
one
ones.
with Thanos, where he died saving somebody and had to come back. Or that.
Yeah. So after McFarlane left, the book got better.
Yeah. Everyone hyped it up because of the art. Like when it first came, it was revolutionary.
Oh yeah.
But then,
and I won't deny it. The art was good, but there was the story was crap.
Especially when you're reading Amazing and it has like great stories to it, like the round. I think that time the round robin with like the Punishers and like all the people coming in and stuff like that. Like
there was somewhere. Yeah,
Amazing Spider-Man was always good around that time too.
And then right now you have Calypso, and all you had was boom, 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 just going across all the pages. It's almost like Jim Lee's artwork that goes across all the pages. It was the same thing. That was a series of Spider-Man that I almost dropped.
I thought there was a time when Web 2 kind of got basic, where it was just like he was fighting like not even third rate guys.
But but Web had a lot of great stories too.
They were one shots, so you didn't have to worry about like missing like the story going on for like 5.
Because they did a lot of mob stuff in the Web too.
Yeah, it was Tombstone. And
and that stuff was just great too.
I like that the video game. I don't know if you've seen the video game that they have for PS4. My nephew has it, but they have so you just go around the city and you can come in and like Hammerhead's in the middle of Times Square and you fight them, or you go to this alley and Tombstone's there. And
oh, so it's like an open...
it's like Grand Theft Auto.
Like Grand Theft Auto with Spidey?
Yeah, Spider-Man. You can go up any building and all that stuff. Then, like, it's just random, like, your spider sense goes off and...
That's pretty cool.
People are down. Yeah. So I was like, I want to buy a PS5 just for this. Yeah, I know my whole free time will be gone. I was like, just playing Spider-Man. But they did the whole city like how GTA does, like, how it really is, like...
Yeah.
Like, exact and stuff, too, so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I liked about GTA. You could go deep yourself. If you just wanted to go around and just blow things up, shoot things up or whatever, you can do whatever. Just drive around, do whatever. I mean, the radio stations were fantastic on the early ones. After that, you got into all the rap shit and stuff. And
I like the commercials that they always did too. It's like
Laszlo. Yeah.
Oh, Glenn's gonna say random numbers for the next 9 weeks, and it's gonna be his phone number. jumbled up, and then if someone figures it out, they can call him.
Yep.
Laugh now, Corey. It's going to be having you do.
Why?
Corey will take the phone call.
Yeah, Corey, we're more than happy to answer the phone call.
You know why? You know why.
Because you might be able to get a date off it. What are you talking about? Jeez. Why are you picking on me?
Because
You didn't do anything.
we can.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm done.
Thanks, Glenn.
Don't pick on
No,
Corey
here we
anymore,
go.
okay?
Come on.
Knock
you
it-
think that was going to happen?
Knock
Yeah,
it
funny.
off.
Not going to happen?
You're doing subs, right?
No, what are you looking at me for?
Because you're gesturing toward Ross.
I told him to stop picking on you.
In what way? How'd you
There's
do it?
something wrong with his neck.
Yeah, I got a little neck problem.
Like what?
Need a massage. Or a
Okay.
chiropractor, one of the two. Oh, you want to massage me?
I was gonna.
Oh, wow. Wow. So my neck bothers me. So stop picking on him.
It only bothers you when you tell him to stop.
What?
Your neck only bothers you when you tell him to stop.
No, at
picking
that
on me.
point I had a kink in it. Now it's gone.
Okay.
He's stretching.
Right.
So tell him now.
Stop picking on him.
Okay. I won't.
Your neck. You don't do
Maybe neck like this way.
It's rough. I'm doing these books, and so you're hunched over like this. and just pull-
I understand. I get it. What's your excuse?
I'm just doing this to show.
It's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Look at that. It's not funny
No,
at all.
it's not funny
See?
at
Look at
all.
it. It's not funny. I shook my head this way.
Yeah, it's really weird that you did that. Not used to seeing you actually.
Well, because I got the kink out, so I can do this now.
What's that?
This is Alice Forever After.
Wow. Look at that cover, pretty cool.
You know what was really good this week?
What?
I don't know. Neverland. No, it wasn't Neverland. Never. The Land of Never. Yeah, that was actually really good. It is a total like a Peter Pan thing, but it's in our time. So like Wendy gets kidnapped out of here from here. 6 months later, they still haven't found her, and the father was actually a suspect. Where they come in and say, "You look, you're not a suspect now. We've pretty much cleared you of this. So what are you doing?" Well, we don't think if we don't find him in the first few days, it's not. So you done? He goes, no, it's an open case. We'll still keep on looking at it. So this guy goes and he goes, I'm gonna find her. He starts looking around. He realizes that there's tons of kids missing from all in this area. So he finds some chat rooms and stuff to go on, and everyone doesn't want anything to do with him because he's a disgraced cop. He had fudged some evidence at one time in the past and whatnot. But then one guy contacts him, and because he said it was like the guy he saw a glimpse of who kidnapped her, and it was like he was floating away, and so they called him the floating man, and everyone's get out of here. But one guy contacts us, meet me here, and it's Captain Hook. Actually, he goes, my daughter's been missing. I'm probably saying, why are you here to see me? He goes, because I saw a floating man too. None of these other people ever saw the person who did it. I got a glimpse of a floating man. So now they're gonna start teaming up to look for Wendy and all the other kids that are missing. It was actually really good. So it's almost kind of even though he's not a cop, it's almost kind of like a detective type of story. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was good. And again, like when we did the new this week, I wasn't sure what it was about. I said it could be Pan. Then I saw Wendy. Yeah, it's definitely a Pan thing, but it's different than other Pan stuff that I had read before. And it was Mad Cave, so they did well. Yeah, that was awesome. I actually sold out of it after I talked it up on Wednesday. And I sold out of it, so I had to reorder it, and they're still available. So I brought some more back in. But yeah, that book was awesome. Land of Never. Alice Forever After. I haven't read this one. And again, I think it's an Alice in Wonderland type of thing. I could take so much of Alice in Wonderland. I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah, I never picked this up. Annette reads it.
The interior.
Annette reads it. Mark and Kenny
nice.
like this. Yeah.
A lot
bottom third of the cover's missing.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. And there were a couple other books that weren't too bad on the outside, but then the inside pages would be ripped or folded or.
Yeah, those things took a beating. Those books.
Yeah, and it looks like everything has water damage of some kind. So.
I mean, I'll still be able to sell some of those early ones. That's why I bought them. You know,
Sure.
but it's most will be eventually be like 50-cent stuff too, but $1, you know, whatever. But yeah, even that early X-Men, it's still gonna sell, but it's not.
Sure.
It's no longer.
Not
It's no longer an $80, $100 book. You know, it's right. Yeah.
Somebody wanted inexpensive X-Men.
Yep. Because some of the books in the collection had the tops cut like they were returns. You know, where they used to take the tops off. Some of the other ones that were in there, like all the kids ones and stuff. The guy owned a barber shop, and he had a lot of those in the barber shop at one time too.
I think that may have been where I read my first comic book, was in a barber shop. You know, they had the stack of them to keep the kids busy while they waited.
I think that was the first time I saw my first Playboy too.
Ooh.
At the barber shop. And then I was told to put it down.
It was frowned upon.
Yep.
You touching it was frowned upon.
Yeah, I was told to put it down.
Did you have to put the magazine down too? Yeah, I still remember the first Superman I read. It was a Duel in Space with Brainiac. That was like a classic Action Comics issue. It's like big bucks now.
Yep, I'm a man of.
Man of many hats.
Yep, man of many hats. Got a ship, cashier, a little of this, a little of that, you know. So today we're shipping. When my wife retires, she doesn't realize yet the job she'll be doing. Okay, she'll be selling some stuff online for me, and she'll be getting all this stuff ready for me. Just because
And then it's like she'll be pushing you around like in a wheelchair, and you'll be going, "No, do it the way I told you to do it."
She's a lot older than me.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. No,
Okay.
no. So, yeah, she's going to have. She'll have some stuff to be doing to still earn her keep, as we say.
No shiftless layabouts.
Nope. You need to earn your keep. So that's when you'll be starting to sell stuff online for me. Get it all together. I'll bring it to the post office. I'm not gonna say you gotta go do that. You know, it's I'd rather save the world and not have her drive. So it's I mean, she's a pretty good driver for, you know, female. But she's getting older, and I say at a certain time people should just stop driving. So she got a little time for that. She's almost to that age.
Gee. I must be over that age.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Thanks.
No, it depends on what it all depends. It depends on what your skill level is with stuff. But yeah, I think at a certain time, that's it. They're done. But I know it sucks because people still have to get around. You know, it's especially if you don't have someone to be able to go do shopping for you or take you places. It has to happen. But I think when you start getting in your 80s, you should not be like But yeah.
My brother-in-law drove his Lexus down outdoor stairs that led to a park. Somehow he got off the street and on the sidewalk, and he went down the stairs.
Yeah, and how old was he at that time?
84.
Shouldn't be driving anymore.
Correct.
The day that you drive down a set of stairs off the road and go down into a park, that's the day you should never be driving again. Because at some point he didn't think he was doing anything wrong as he's going down those stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lied to the insurance company. He didn't tell them about the stairs, and they were just, you know, when they came out to do the appraisal, it had already been towed home and everything. So you just, oh, there's just a little bit on the bumper here, and this is the, and then they brought it in to work on it, and there was all this undercarriage damage.
Yeah.
And they were mad at him.
Yeah. So yeah, that they're right there. You should not be anymore. You should not be driving at all anymore.
I guess trying to back it up, to go back up the stairs, did a lot of the damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or anybody who says, I thought I hit my brake, but I was on the pedal. You should just not be driving. That's it's over.
Sure.
You know, or you get the ones that use the excuse of, they use the excuse and it's not a where, oh, my foot slipped off the brake. What? So it hit the pedal and you went 30 miles an hour through a window or into somebody. Hey, what's up? My foot has slipped off the brake while I'm in traffic
But
sometimes.
never went onto the gas.
Never goes onto the gas pedal.
Yeah.
You know, so either you're not holding your brake properly or you're just a liar. It's one of the two. You know, so yeah. You do that, you drive through a store window. It doesn't matter how old you are, you should never be able to drive again. Because that's just utter stupidity.